This time, I will explain the book written by JョンRatey, titled Exercise is the Only Way to Train the Brain, the latest science on increasing brain cells. First of all, I highly recommend this book. The reason I recommend it is that the book thoroughly and scientifically explains the benefits of exercise. Everyone knows that exercise is good for health, but not many are aware that it also affects intelligence and personality positively. This book makes you realize such benefits of exercise, and convinces you that it's absolutely necessary to exercise. Therefore, as usual, I will start with the conclusion of this video. Conclusion: exercise has so many benefits that it is definitely something you should do. These benefits include improving intelligence, enhancing concentration and memory, stabilizing mental health, increasing resistance to stress, enhancing happiness, becoming more positive, increasing muscle strength, aiding in weight loss, and more. So, in this video, I will explain in the following order: 1. The 3 effects of exercise, 2. What kind of exercise is good, and 3. Why exercise is so beneficial. Please enjoy. The 3 effects of exercise. There are really a lot of benefits to exercise, but this time, I will pick up and explain 3 effects. The effects we will look at are: exercise makes you smarter, improves concentration, and stabilizes your mental state. Let's dig deeper into each of these. First, the first effect, getting smarter. Regarding the effect of getting smarter through exercise, the reason why exercise makes you smarter is that, in conclusion, a substance called BDNF is produced in the brain when you exercise, which makes you smarter. BDNF stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor in Japanese. Simply put, BDNF is a substance that nourishes the brain. It plays a role similar to nutrition for brain cells, so when BDNF is produced, the number of brain cells increases, and the function of brain cells is maintained and enhanced. Next, the second effect, 2. Improved concentration. Regarding the improvement of concentration, there are 2 aspects to this enhancement. The first aspect is that concentration improves over the long term. The second aspect is that concentration also improves in the short term. These 2 aspects exist. The long-term improvement in concentration means that a person's basic level of concentration increases by habitually exercising. On the other hand, the short-term improvement in concentration means, for example, that if you take a 10-minute walk, your concentration improves for the next hour. In other words, making exercise a habit increases a person's baseline concentration, and anyone can exhibit concentration immediately after exercise. These are the 2 aspects. Let's delve further into these 2 aspects, starting with the long-term benefits of exercise. When you exercise regularly, your concentration improves. Improving concentration means that you can concentrate more smoothly, and for longer periods. So why are there such benefits? It's because exercise strengthens a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. Exercise increases cerebral blood flow and produces BDNF, as explained earlier, which helps strengthen the prefrontal cortex. So, what are the benefits of strengthening the prefrontal cortex of the brain? The prefrontal cortex is responsible for concentration, thinking ability, and control of emotions and behavior. In short, the prefrontal cortex is involved in intelligence, and the power of perseverance. Therefore, if you habitually exercise and strengthen the prefrontal cortex, you can achieve improvements in concentration and thinking ability, stabilize your mental state, and enhance your ability to persevere. These are the long-term benefits of exercising. Next, let's talk about the short-term effects of exercise. Exercise also improves concentration in the short term. The main reasons are twofold: increased blood flow and dopamine secretion. These are the reasons. Let's go into detail. When you exercise, blood flow increases, meaning blood circulation improves. As a result, oxygen is distributed throughout the body, and this oxygen is a source of energy. Therefore, properly circulating oxygen to the brain directly links to improved concentration. Thus, by exercising and increasing blood flow, circulating blood to the brain and delivering oxygen will boost our concentration. Additionally, another substance called dopamine enhances concentration. This dopamine is a brain chemical produced inside our brains. When dopamine is released, it increases motivation, sharpens the mind, and enhances memory. There are several ways to release dopamine, but one of them is exercise. Exercising leads to the secretion of dopamine, thus enhancing concentration. In this way, by exercising, increased blood flow and dopamine release improve our concentration. mental stability. Next, the third effect of exercise is the stabilization of mental health. And to conclude, exercise stabilizes the autonomic nervous system, thereby stabilizing mental health. Let's explore this further. When you exercise, your autonomic nervous system becomes regulated. The autonomic nervous system, which controls breathing, body temperature regulation, metabolism, and more, operates automatically, 24 hours a day without your conscious control. This system is composed of two parts: the sympathetic nervous system, which is involved in the body's active functions, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which is related to the body's rest. Therefore, a disrupted autonomic nervous system often refers to a state where the body's switch between activity and rest is not functioning properly. It's like having a switch that is too stiff to move easily. It's often said that it's important to switch well between on and off. The proper functioning of the autonomic nervous system is crucial for this switching. People who can rest properly during their off time are able to exhibit high productivity during their on time. Thus, regulating the autonomic nervous system is extremely important. When it is regulated, mental stability follows. A state of unstable mental health or fluctuating emotions can often be attributed to improper switching between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. Delving deeper, it's like having the switch of the sympathetic nervous system turned on too much. This can lead to constantly being on edge, or suddenly feeling listless due to stress. This results in emotional fluctuations. To prevent such instability in mental states, it is necessary to regulate the autonomic nervous system and smoothly manage the on and off switch. One way to achieve this regulation is through exercise. So far, I have explained the 3 effects of exercise. Did the benefits of exercise come across well? Next, let's delve deeper and discuss what kind of exercise is best. What kind of exercise is best? In conclusion, aerobic exercise is the best for training the brain. The more you do it, up to a certain extent, the better it is for the brain. Let's explore this further. From the perspective of training the brain, aerobic exercise is more effective. Aerobic exercises include activities like brisk walking, running, cycling, and swimming, which involve light to moderate loads over a certain period. Aerobic exercise, as the name suggests, involves exercises performed while taking in a lot of oxygen. On the other hand, anaerobic exercise, which uses less oxygen, includes activities like weight training or short sprints, which are done under heavy loads over a short duration. Although anaerobic exercises also produce BDNF, aerobic exercises are more conducive to its release, making them more effective for brain training. Delving further, aerobic exercises significantly increase BDNF secretion, enhance cardiopulmonary function, and promote fat burning, while anaerobic exercises mainly boost muscle strength. Nevertheless, aerobic exercises can also build muscle, and anaerobic exercises can also increase BDNF, improve cardiopulmonary function, and burn fat. However, the magnitude of these effects varies. Ideally, a combination of both aerobic and anaerobic exercises is best. Increased BDNF makes you smarter, improved cardiopulmonary function makes you less tired, burning fat reduces the risk of diseases, and gaining muscle makes you less tired and improves appearance. So, what is the right amount of exercise? The conclusion is that the more you do it, up to a certain extent, the better. In general, the more you exercise, the more benefits you get. However, exercising beyond your limits every day can lead to accumulated fatigue and a decrease in muscle mass, among other disadvantages. Therefore, it is not advisable to overdo it. The recommended approach is moderate exercise that increases your heart rate, and makes you sweat lightly for about 30 minutes, to an hour, 2 to 3 times a week. Of course, this varies from person to person. As always said, the most important thing is continuity. Find the method that suits you and stick with it. As mentioned earlier, there are both long-term and short-term benefits to making exercise a habit. Regarding short-term exercise, even small activities, like a light 5-minute walk, are effective. Therefore, I recommend incorporating such brief exercises, like a walk or squats, or climbing stairs, every hour. Interestingly, exercises that use leg muscles, like walking or squats, are most effective. This is because the largest muscles in the human body are located in the thighs. By moving these large thigh muscles, blood flow throughout the body can be efficiently increased, ensuring proper oxygen distribution. So, I encourage you to incorporate exercises that use leg muscles wherever possible. That concludes the discussion on how to exercise, the fundamental reason. Finally, let's briefly discuss why exercise is so beneficial. So far, we have looked at the many benefits of exercise, and how these benefits are achieved. But why is exercise so good for the body? The conclusion is simple: humans are inherently active beings. Society has changed drastically, but the structure of the human body hasn't changed much from the days of hunting and gathering. Therefore, we need to move moderately, though not necessarily as much as during the hunting and gathering era. Exercise is often called a panacea because it has too many benefits. Although there are no absolutes in the world, exercise is something that many people should incorporate. This channel also offers numerous explanations about the benefits of exercise and how to do it, so please take the time to learn. The book Exercise is the Only Way to Train the Brain. The latest science on increasing brain cells that I introduced in this session has much more to offer, so I highly recommend reading it.